especially across that board paddling. At the moment, Burleigh have got 7 out of 10 overall in the top in the men's board overall, and in today's final they've got 5. So look, that's super impressive in itself. But look, if I'm going to pick a winner, I'm going to go Charlie Vercoe. He took the win at the Hayden Kenny Classic in our first 10,000 event. He's been paddling the board just incredibly all summer long so far. So I'm going to go with Charlie Vercoe. What about yourself, Az?
Well, I would really love to see Kyton Pickering, the race 1 ticket winner, to get up. I mean, he's a great board paddler. We watched him do a sprint finish. He worked really hard to pull down a wave and do a sprint finish to take the win. He was impressive, but let's see how he goes against the Opens. I asked some of his mates how was he, and they said, oh, he's just a good bloke. So we always love it when a good bloke wins.
Yeah, one for the good guys there, but it's a different kettle of fish when it comes to the Open men, because there's some big boys that get off the beach extremely quick. As we have a look through, a nice clean start as well. They get a great skim here at Swansea Belmont Beach, straight up and over, and Zach Morris is over that one. Oh, he's off to the side though. The commentator's curse picks him out there poorly.
Zach Morris, the Australian board champion, had a great skim, but he just came off the side of his board then. He'll be absolutely kicking himself. It's hard to make out who it is, but definitely on the inside, in second place at the moment, is Charlie Vercoe on the orange board. Now, leading us out at the moment, it looks like Burleigh. I'm going to say it's Sean Riley. He's currently sitting in 3rd overall, but Sean Riley has had an absolute flying start so far.
Yeah, it's been an absolute flyer there from the young man of Burleigh, and we can see there's about, how many Burleigh we got in there? We've got about
5.
6 Burleigh over it, 5 in total for the Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park. They call it the Kingdom under Michael King, and they are making every post a winner so far, and the leader off the beach is still the leader out in the surf, and it could be that former Australian board champion Tex Dixon. He is an absolute flyer off the beach, and these are very similar conditions to where he won in Perth.
Yeah, look, Tex Dixon is a notorious flat water paddler. He's just got one at the high. He's very, very light. He's only a small fellow, but he's very light on the board. He sits high on the water, and he absolutely flies with a high rating. But at the moment, it's Charlie Vercoe out in front, and I'm going to say in second place there might be Connor Maggs. You don't usually see him at the front of board races, but he is absolutely electric up the beach. So look, the 2 club mates of Newport right now, it'll be like a good old-fashioned training session for them. It's Charlie Vercoe and Connor Maggs in 1 and 2, making their way back to the beach.
Yeah, they're going stroke for stroke as they turn around and head in. You can see both of them. They're jumped up onto their knees. They'll do that as soon as they turn the can because they can get some more power. They're really trying to rate up, but the field is actually spread out now. Everyone's trying to pick a different way, and they want to try and get that little runner that brings them down.
Look at the rating on Connor Maggs right then. That is Charlie Vercoe, one of the most incredible board paddlers, and Connor Maggs' rating was through the roof, then he just paddled away from him.
Yeah, the rattlesnake, when he senses a win, he loves to strike, and he's starting to strike now. Look at the rating and the power to pull over the top of that one. Connor Maggs is putting on an absolute clinic right now. Still only 19 years of age, only just finished grade 12 last year, and he's pushing himself all the way to get over the top of that one.
No.
But it's not enough. Charlie Vercoe, the box cutter, he's starting to come back into this one, but Charlie Vercoe still puts the power down on that secondary wave. It's Zach Morris, Kai Taylor, and young Braden Casamento, but it's going to be the hiss of the tail, the rattlesnake. Connor Maggs gets the job done here at the Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series Swansea Belmont Classic. He's happy with that one. A 1-2 performance there from Newport Beach. Zach Morris of BMD Northcliffe rounds that one out. We then go down the line. Braden Casamento, Kai Taylor, Taj Andrews. Look at the Burleigh storm there. I think Burleigh then took up 5 of the next 5 positions after the podium. What a fantastic race. Connor Maggs, we knew he's a superstar, is at the berth.
He is. He's only young, but we saw him have an incredible Australian titles only a couple of years ago. Everybody was kind of dubbing him as the next big thing, and then last year he was just a little bit quiet, probably by his own expectations, but wow, that was one of the most impressive board paddles I've seen on the way home then. There was not much. The ocean wasn't giving him much, but he was working for it. And you know what's pretty cool about that then? Charlie Vercoe was in second and gave him the raise of the finger and said, "No, good job, good work, mate. You deserve that win."
Training partners, club partners. Now, there's one thing that Connor Maggs doesn't need, and it's more confidence. He is full of confidence, and he backs his own ability. So a wet sail like that, watch for him in the Ironman final later, because once he gets going, He's hard to stop.
I tell you what, though, this is going to mix up the point score because Corey Fletcher was a little bit back there and he's the current leader on 12,000 points. So this is what they all want. They want the win, they want a podium, but they also are really chasing the points.
And the champions right now on the beach with Joshy Minot.
That was crazy impressive from Connor. That was crazy impressive from Connor. His rating then, like off the can, he burnt Charlie, and then Charlie caught back up, and then he went again. I was like,
And once he gets going, he's hard to stop, Connor. So like he could be.
yeah, that's what I mean. And Connor just smoked him.
Some junior board races in the past. This is probably the biggest open board race you've ever won. You've got to be happy with that.
Yeah, I'm really, really happy. I've been paddling really well at training. It was actually pretty funny. I was at the back and I'm like, oh, I do this every single day with Charlie. So, I mean, we've got a great board group down there at the moment. And I think, yeah, this is the biggest win in my career and, you know, I don't want to stop here.
You've said a lot in this pre-season about stepping up, racing the open boys, and when you put yourself out there, people like to cut you down, but I think this is a result we all knew you were capable of, and I think the talk, it's warranted.
Yeah, I feel like the only way to challenge those big names is put yourself out there, and I heard Stu and Max talking on the 10 Talk podcast about a bit of negativity, but you know what? If you're a character and you put yourself out there and you come out with performances that you and your coaches know you can do, that says all the talking.
Plenty more wins to come?
Oh, hopefully. I mean, we're training really well, so we'll see how we go. A couple more races today.
Congratulations, mate. Huge win. Well done. Hopefully we see you on the top step plenty more times this summer.
Thank you, and get Noah Mags at Macca's sponsorship.